Welcome to Elevate Springfield, where we will dive into strategies and stories that help you rise to your full potential. Each episode, we'll talk about how you can take intentional steps to elevate your life and your business while making a meaningful impact on those around you. Along the way, we're going to bring in the change makers from our community that are already elevating. We'll bring the actionable strategies, you bring the discipline and follow through, and together we can elevate Springfield.
All right, let's go, Springfield. Time to 10x your life, your business, all of it. Time to crush those goals. Time to get after it. Let's go. You are listening to the Elevate Springfield podcast. Robert Farrell here, certified 10X coach, speaker, and mentor, here to bring you actionable strategies. You bring the discipline and follow through, and together we're going to elevate Springfield. We're coming to you again from beautiful downtown Springfield in the Big Dog Construction Studio. Hey, we've got so much going on in Springfield right now. Make sure you are participating. Get out there, network with folks, be a part of the community, support local businesses, support local nonprofits, and let's go. We can all grow together. So, hey, another great episode for you today. We're going to get right to our guest after the break. Hey, Springfield, when it comes to reliable, high-quality roofing, you don't want to leave things to chance. That's why you should reach out to Acosta Angeli Roofing, your local roofing expert, serving Springfield and surrounding communities. From quick, dependable repairs to full replacement, from residential to commercial, they are your trusted pros. Call them today at 217-993-2748 or visit their website to book your free quote and inspection. Don't wait. A little leak now could lead to major damage later. Trust the local experts, protect your home, and get peace of mind with Acosta Angeli Roofing. All right, and we are back. Joining me in the studio now, Tariq Toran from One Purpose Shootout and State Line Waste Solutions. How you doing today, man?
Man, I am fabulous. It's wonderful to be here.
Appreciate you coming down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, gonna have a little fun today, talk some business. But before we do that, let's learn a little bit about you. Tell us about your background, man.
Yeah, would love to. Man, I'm a jack of all trade, master of none, right? So I've been doing everything that you can imagine in the Springfield area for the last 25 plus years, but currently working at the Salvation Army and is my 9 to 5. I have State Line Waste Solutions as a business that's a roll-off dumpster company that is growing rapidly. And anybody looking to patronize or use us in any capacity, we would love it. Our phone number is 217-416-0183. And our website is slwaste.com. So you can check us out in that space, in that avenue.
Awesome. So you grew up around here?
No, I'm an Indiana guy, man.
Okay. All right. Whereabouts in Indiana?
Indianapolis, Indiana, man. So I'm all things Indiana. Colts fan, Notre Dame. I'm happy that IU is playing well right now. So I'm an Indiana guy, man.
Okay. Take me back to high school. What'd you think you were going to do after high school?
Man, I thought it was going to be a football career, and ended up going, and it didn't pan out the way that I wanted to. But yeah, I thought it was football. It was all football for me.
Mm-hmm. So did you play some pretty high level ball in high school and stuff?
Yeah, I was okay, man. I like how I've also had the opportunity to coach here in Springfield, coach basketball and AAU and different things of that nature. And like I tell a lot of young people, man, it's the commitment. What are you prepared to give 100% towards? So that is the biggest thing. That was the growth for me as a young adolescent player, that now in my seasoned age that I tell my kids and any kids that I work with in ministry.
Okay. Did you do any AAU ball growing up?
Yeah, man. I had the fortune to on my AAU team. We had Mr. Basketball, so we had a good run at it.
Oh,
man.
I bet.
Yeah. So
okay. Who was Mr. Basketball that year?
His name was Damon Firestone.
Okay.
Yeah, and he played. He went to Miami of Ohio and ended up playing with Wally Zerbiak.
Nice.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah,
bet you had some fun on that team.
Oh yeah, it was. Man, there was a lot of top players in the state and Indiana on that team. So it was fun.
Yeah. How far'd you go? I mean, did you win some tournaments with that team?
Oh, yeah. We got to see Jason Kidd and some different things in the Nike shootout. Like we got the chance to see a lot of some Bonzi Wells, Allen Henderson. I don't know if you know these names.
Yeah.
So we had an opportunity to play against a lot of good talent.
That's awesome. What position do you play?
like I tell my kids, I tell my daughters all this all the time. I was a football guy, so I just wanted to play defense and do my job and make sure that you
Uh-huh.
hit the open shot and make the layup.
Okay.
So it was grit and grind, right? So everything is measured in doing the intangibles. So
Mhm.
that's kind of what I teach, and that's my whole thought process, the intangibles. So I was an intangible guy.
Okay. Awesome. So your 9 to 5 is with Salvation Army. What do you do for them?
I am the youth director, so I work in youth programming and doing different things in that way. We're working on all kind of youth programming right now, building relationships into the community for a lot of adolescents, working with them to get education. We're working with entrepreneurs, which is also a part of a non-for-profit that I also have, which is One Purpose Production, which is what we'll segue into is the One Purpose Shootout.
Yeah. All right. So, well, tell us a little, One Purpose Productions. Is that the business behind the?
Yes, that's a non-for-profit that
Okay.
is behind the shootout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about that. What was the impetus to creating that nonprofit?
For me, um, it's the cliche that that thought process that if I knew what I knew now, if I knew what I knew then now, the whole concept is about creating the mindset and the infrastructure for young people to get into entrepreneurism.
Mm-hmm.
So teaching them like and we are in many Chamber of Commerce and all
Oh,
of
yeah.
these different land
Yeah.
of Lincoln, and we're in a lot of different things. So that whole concept and the mindset behind this non for profit is getting into the relationship where we can leverage some of those relationships that we have, and you sit and have conversations with business owners and learn information that we didn't have available to us at
Yeah.
an early age.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you knew some of the things that you knew when you were 20, 22, 19, 18, it would change the career path of your life. So that's the whole purpose in the non-for-profit, is to really help young people learn and get a business acumen that would help them and learn how to create shadowing relationships and do different things and tie into different chambers and the different think tanks out here to help young people learn business.
That's phenomenal. I love that. So, seen some success with some of the kids so far through that.
Yes. It's man, we got a group of about 15 young kids, and then I got a young adult aspect too, where there's about 20 to 25, and I'm trying to funnel them into Rise and different things like that to get into a more aggressive understanding of being a part of the community and learning community relationships to leverage information, even if they don't have businesses
Sure.
currently.
So, do you meet with those groups on a regular basis? How does that work?
Yes. We meet Thursday nights at the Salvation Army for the young kids, like 5 o'clock to 6, and then on Tuesdays for the young adults. Yeah.
Okay. So, if there's a kid out there, a young adult out there that's interested in there, is there somewhere they can go to learn more about it and maybe become part of it?
Absolutely. Unopurpose.com. You can go to unopurpose.com. Also, you can use that same business line that I have or state line. That's the 217-416-0183. And you can reach out and you can get plugged in any form or fashion to
That's
what we
awesome.
have going on. Absolutely.
That's phenomenal.
It's building relationship. Everything is learning and using people like yourself and people who have successful businesses going on, just having that continuity and relationship to allow you to learn. Just even in this podcast space, learning different information, because a lot of these young people can do whole cameras, they can do different things where they can learn and put them in a better situation just by knowing this information. So
No doubt about it.
yeah.
Well, talk to us about the shootout. When did it start? What year are we of the shootout right now?
This is year 3.
Okay.
I think it's year 3, going on 3 or 4 years. One Purpose Shootout. I'm a girl dad, so that's how it started initially.
Uh-huh.
Right, my daughters played at Springfield High and had pretty good careers. So what happened out of that was we took that mindset that the girls not getting opportunity just before this WNBA explosion, right?
Mhm.
But the girls didn't get the same opportunity like the tournament and the shootouts that the boys had. So I wanted to create something and champion the young ladies. And it's grown to where we had boys and girls, and it's turned into a world of its own. We were at 2 locations last year. Now we're going to be at UIS. We were at Lincoln Land and IC. So this year, the girls is going to be at UIS December 13th. I think we're slated for approximately 8 games. First game starting at 10:30 a.m. and the last game would be 7:30.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Fun stuff,
Yeah.
man. You said your girls had some good careers at Springfield High. They have some good runs.
Yeah. Both of them are currently playing on full rides in college right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Where'd they end up going?
My oldest daughter, Kalia, is at Lincoln in the GOVC D2. And my youngest, Keziah, is in Chadron State College in Chadron, Nebraska.
And they both got full rides.
Yeah, man. Not
Gotta
paying for
love
school.
that.
Oh, man. Love it.
Man, that's
Hey,
awesome.
you know what I'm saying? It's helping midlife crisis start early, right? You know,
Right.
Let me get a car, right?
So no doubt about it.
Old school.
So if people want to get signed up for the shootout, how do kids go about doing that?
So the way the shootout is designed, it is a conference shootout. So this is an official shootout done through the high school. So what we can utilize is any business. We have a ad booklet. So if anybody want to participate and get an ad or put an ad in the book or have anything that they would want to do at the highlight any business or anything that they do, we would love that opportunity to partnership and possibly get sponsorships in that form or fashion.
That's awesome. So you said it's an official from through the high schools and everything.
Yes.
Who won last year?
It's game to game.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. So this year, the first game will be Pawnee versus North Green, Mount Pulaski versus Eisenhower, MacArthur High School versus U High, Springfield High against Jacksonville, and Sacred Heart Griffins against Glenwood, Lincoln versus Rochester, and Lanphier versus Southeast.
Awesome. I bet the athletes love it, don't they?
Yeah. But we do a nice trophy presentation and we have a DJ out there, good food and fun, great hospitality.
Where'd you say it was at and when?
It is at UIS in the rack or their main gymnasium. And it would be December 13th. And the first game, depending on what you're there to look at, first game start at 10:30 and any support and anybody that want to come out. And also we're doing a toy drive where all the toys and we're having the community and the local schools compete in getting toys to help for the Angel Tree for the Salvation Army.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we want to give back. So we want the kids to have that energy and earnest to give back and be a part of the toy drive. And so we'll be collecting toys at the site during the games.
Very cool. So the public can just come. Is it a ticketed event?
Yes, a ticketed event.
Okay.
I think it's around $10 to come. Come participate. You can watch games all day. Enjoy the atmosphere, and we'd love to have you out.
$10, get all them games.
Yeah,
Can't beat that, man.
You can't beat it.
It's a lot of games for $10.
It is. It's a big slate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt about it. What do you think the favorite part for the athletes is? What do you think they're really excited for?
I think it's the environment and the atmosphere. The atmosphere, we bring all the bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the decorations, the pageantry of it that, you don't necessarily get in other venues. We go that extra mile to do that. And I think that's one of the greatest feedbacks that we get from coaches and people that participated, that it was well done.
Mm-hmm.
So we go through, we have all of the designs and all of the different things there. We celebrate the players and athletes just in every form or fashion. We have photographers and different things out there to take pictures and do different things of that nature as well.
I love it.
In the past, we did Smell the Roses. So we highlighted different people from the community that, like last year was law enforcement, people that have influenced our community. They were highlighted last year with plaques and great rewards and roses and different things of that nature to just tell them thank you for their service.
So you said you coached for a while too, right?
Yeah, I was just as of last year, I was the assistant coach at Springfield High School on the boys' side. So this year I'm out of it and now I'm focusing full-fledged into just my businesses and operating and helping young people grow and learning and owning their own businesses and how to start them if they don't know how.
I love it. So with all that coaching experience and everything, how would you say you elevated those kids, elevated those athletes?
Accountability. That's one of the biggest things that I feel like a lot of our young kids don't necessarily get is the accountability. And what it takes for success is relentless accountability and knowing that just like with you and your own businesses, if you don't get up every day and put your hand to the plow, chop wood and carry water, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Right.
And in every form or fashion, while they're young, to understand that Right now, you have the opportunity to live your dreams. But then when you get older, if you don't do your passions, you have to work to eat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no doubt about it.
So every day you get up and you working to eat versus you might doing some of the people that do the things that they love. So while you have that opportunity, let's focus.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Come on, let's
Yeah,
go.
you got to get it.
Like it, like it. So you started State Line Waste Solutions.
Roger that. Yep.
When did you start that?
That is approximately a year old at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start this business, and I'm gonna go this route."
I am an empty nester now. So
Everybody's got that paid college and out the door, right?
Everybody's out the door, and it's like, man, I'm not in gyms anymore. I'm not doing this, and I was like, I should have been doing this a long time ago. You know what I mean? It's so fun. A lot of the contracts and relationships with different businesses that I've met through Land of Lincoln and the chambers have been tremendous, and it is keeping the lights on for everything that we're due. So it's tremendous, and I just appreciate those relationships with those different community organizations that allow young businesses and new businesses to get into different levels of success. Yeah, they generally and really started out the mindset of, man, my kids are gone. What am I going to be doing now? You know, I know my wife is tired of me. And I was just like, hey, I'm just noticed. She said it yesterday after church. Like, I just noticed that you're home a lot now. Like,
You're home a little too much now.
Yeah, okay, thanks. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Right. That's funny. That's funny. So, I mean, with that, you don't do like weekly pickup service or anything. You're doing all roll off dumpsters,
Yes,
right? Is that what it is? So tell us a little more about that.
So with the roll off dumpsters, what it is, whether you are a residential or a contract through big business, what we do is we open the door for affordable and reasonable opportunities for you to use our services. And what that looks like is you call and you can book through our website. You can call in person or call the number that I've given and just set up a dumpster or a consultation, and we do different services. We do clean outs, even dabbled in small level demolition.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so we can do a lot of different things with our staff. You can go 1 day, 3 days, 7 day, or set it up on the website however you want, you know, and then we got 20 yards and 30 yards. So we go up in size and whatever you need. So
yeah, no, residentially those work out great, especially if you're moving or if you're just trying to do some clean out. You're just trying to, hey, I need to do a full on clean out here. Let's get me a dumpster.
That is what I was doing before I came here. I had I picked up a couple out of some residential areas, and it also commercial as well, dealing in the commercial space with roofers and realtors and different people in that situation too. So we're open, and we are very accommodating in everything that we do. We deliver on the weekends, and we'll do stuff if you call us and you really need it. We're there and we'll come. So
no, I bet you the roofers especially be a good line for you. They need dumpsters all the time. Right?
All the time. I mean, all the time. And they're looking for people that are consistent and can keep it moving to keep work going. And that's what we do.
Yep. So how do you feel like you elevate your clients?
Great customer service by being a great communicator. I think that's the one thing in business and holding business to the next level is being a great communicator. So taking pictures of, I just do all of the little, like I said, in basketball at the outset of our conversation, it's the intangibles. It's the little things that make the big difference.
No doubt
it's the
about
stuff that doesn't go on the stat sheet that you don't see all the time that builds a relationship in business as well.
No doubt about it. So I feel like we've seen each other at the Land of Lincoln a lot.
Yeah.
Feel that that's been a pretty good one for you, Land of Lincoln Professional Networking Group.
Yeah, I love professional networking, man. I think it is dynamic and it is fun to be a part in some of the relationships just like that you build and you work with outside of that nucleus is just amazing. And I seen you going into another one. I think it was the Chatham Chamber. And I was like, oh man, okay.
All over the place, man.
Yeah, like you're in every professional networking group in town.
Join us. Let's go.
So I thought that was phenomenal. But yeah, I love those relationships. It was somebody in the Chatham Chamber that was volunteering to do at the shootout. Him and their group they're going to be the trainers all for the whole day. So, I mean, just great relationships
it's amazing by building those relationships, having those conversations, how many new things come your way and how many different avenues. Hey, now I got 5 different options here instead of
Yes.
everything opens up.
Yes,
So,
yes.
love it. And that's why I'm part of everything.
Everything,
right?
everything, and that's why I'm riding your coattail and trying to get in what you're in. So
Come
I can know
on,
more.
get on in.
Yes, let's go.
That's awesome. So, any big plans moving forward for the business?
Man, just stay tuned for everything that's going on with One Purpose Production. You know about the One Purpose Shootout and what we have going on that quarterly. We're going to do something and we're going to give back attached to everything that we do. So we're going to do the toy drive this time, and then shortly after, with the Pickleball Association, we're going to do a beginners pickleball tournament in the very next quarter after this. I'm just trying to finish this one out because it's December 13th. It's coming fast. There's a lot of moving parts, So once that is completed, and next thing that you'll be hearing from us is we're going to do a beginner pickleball tournament, and we're going to host that somewhere, Premier, Salvation Army. I don't know where we're going to host it at currently, but that'll be our next big event, and just bringing the awareness to pickleball. Do you play pickleball?
I do not, but it's crazy how many people do now, though, man. It's nuts.
I got me a couple games in at 8 a.m. this morning.
There you go. Get it. I have not played it once, I don't
You
believe.
haven't?
Yeah, not once.
Man, I got an opportunity to play. It was a young lady. I call her a young lady. I think she was about 75 and, played football in college. Pretty athletic. I mean, she got to whacking me with the ball.
Did she whip you?
Man, whacking me. It's a wiffle ball. So she got to hit me with the wiffle ball. And it was papping me in my chest and stuff. And then she was like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Right.
And it's like, it was a grandmother that looked like she made great muffins. And I was like, okay, I need to learn how to play.
Right.
So I went on this thing, and I went out to Isles Park and started going out to Chatham and going all of these different places and learning how to play outside. And then I came back, and then I was like this aggressive player, like I was McEnroe or something. So then I tried to elevate my play. You know what I mean? So
that's fun.
Yeah, it was fun, man, because it's like age doesn't matter in pickleball.
No.
It's reflex, hand-eye coordination, and how fast you can respond.
I'm gonna have to get in there sometime.
Man, get in. And it would be awesome. We also got a group on Thursdays for beginner pickleball players at Salvation Army. So you can come in there as a beginner pickleball player. It's 12:30 on Thursdays, and you can come in and play. I think it's $5 to come in and play at Salvation Army for beginner pickleballs, and we would love to have you. And if you don't have a pickleball paddle, I got extra available, and we have balls and everything, so you can come and check that out too. But yeah, I'm a pickleball guy, man.
I think I'd be like you. I'd come out there, I'd probably get whipped the first time, then I'd be coming back all ready to go. Let's get it. Come on.
That's exactly what I've turned into.
Let's go.
Now, when you first start, and you know the good people don't really want to play with you because you could barely do a lot of stuff, and then now it's like you turn into too much. You know what I'm saying? You're hitting the ball all hard and stuff. So yeah, I love it, man, and it's just a fun game, and that's another great community of professional networking that you'll meet. And man, it's been people who have sponsored like Mr. Doug Sutton, and it's just some great people that support you and do different things of that nature.
Oh, it's crazy how it always used to be golf was the networking networking game, but it's getting to be more. I mean, pickleball everybody's playing some pickleball now.
And 75% of the pickleball community in this area are mostly retired. So they're done with the old 9 to 5. So they play pickleball and golf, and that's what they do. So it's a great community.
No doubt about it.
I gotta get you out there, man. On a Thursday.
I'm gonna do it. Remind me. Shoot me a text. Remind me.
I will.
I'll get out there. I'll come out and play you. You got to take it easy on me the first time.
No. I don't elevate until I feel that energy. And
That's
it's just nice.
There you go. So while we're talking about Salvation Army, what are some of the other things that you do with the youth there?
Oh man, on Wednesdays, the food pantry is passing out food. So we are looking for volunteers because we have the kids come out on Wednesdays to help volunteer because they're giving community food out. So they're in different locations. And I don't know all the locations, but our location is Wednesday nights at about 5 to 7. And man, the kids come out, and anybody can come out and help volunteer, or anybody that wants food. I think it's only like a couple questions that we're asking. If you received SNAP or certain benefits, or how many people are in your house, and outside of that, we got 7 pallets of food, and just different things to make you anything, eggs, and potatoes, and I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can receive in there. So And those are just teaching service and teaching that servitude heart and understanding that any business and any success is done through service and with the right mindset to care about people.
That's key, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, that service, that heart of service. I mean, all the people in this community that are really doing great things have that
Yes.
heart of service.
Absolutely.
So teaching the kids that early is phenomenal.
Absolutely.
I love that.
And that's that ties into the angel tree, to doing service. We did a food drive out at Weebles uh, earlier this week. I think we got all the way up into December or something like that on Fridays and Saturdays, 4 to 6 or something like that. And that's with the radio station. And we got our kids coming out there trying to help out. And any volunteers or anybody wanting to help in those situations, please lock in, and we'll love your help. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we've talked a lot of business stuff. Let's flip over to the personal. What are some ways you elevate your life personally?
Man, everything with me is spiritual. I'm a very spiritual being. Relationship and building those relationships, and getting into my word, and man, most definitely the Lord. When that whole energy is my everything. Making sure that you keep yourself in sound mind. Like I tell my daughter all the time, your highs can't be too high, your lows can't be too low. You really got to stay right there. Like Paul said, whether I'm a base or I'm abound, I will be content. So keeping that energy, that understanding that nothing is too great, nothing is too bad.
Have you always been pretty spiritual?
I have, man. I grew up in that kind of energy with my grandmother and my mom. It's something that I truly lean on a lot, just that relationship in Christ, knowing that, I can do all things through him who strengthens me.
No doubt about it. I mean, that helps in your role of Salvation Army too, with their mission, right?
Yeah, Salvation Army is a church.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, no, they do not. Is that one of the reasons that drew you to Salvation Army in the first place?
Absolutely. I couldn't be there if the principles didn't align, especially where I am in life. If they don't align to the things that I want to accomplish and the things I want to do in life, I can't be a part of. So yeah, it definitely, the whole concept of William Booth and everything that he meant for society and the world, and a lot of people don't even know his impact. And it was been tremendous.
No doubt about it. Now, so many great things going on at the Salvation Army. We've had Envoy Eddie on here, and we've talked about the Salvation Army quite a few times. They're just doing great work. Great work.
Yeah.
So, while we're talking about personal, I'm just curious. When you were on those AAU teams, got any cool stories for us? Any fun stuff?
I have more fun as the coaching aspect of it than they're like being with my children and my daughters, some of the kids throughout this community, and having the opportunity to be in those quarters of combat with young people that with the heart to compete have been tremendous. And some of the opportunities that we had, like my daughter had the opportunity to play with the number 5 draft in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Like, it's just been, some of those relationships and different things that we've had in that sector, in that world, have been tremendous.
That's really cool. Number 5 in the...
Yeah, that was fun to just see those kids, get out there and get after it.
How much traveling did you do with them?
That's the reason that I'm not doing anything else right now. You know what I mean? Because it was a lot. When you play like some A-list, AAU kind of stuff, it's a lot of travel and it's a lot of commitment. It's the money that you put into it is everything. It's like you're in DC, you're in Florida, you're all over the continental U.S. for basketball. And like, a lot of parents don't know if their kids get the opportunity to play for free when they go on. So you're just making this commitment in the heart of thinking that your kid possibly would be good enough to get to the next level. And that percentage is so small.
But your girls are at least on to the next level, man.
I was blessed.
That's
I was blessed. It's not me. Like I tell them all the time, it was them. Because it's your commitment that, you got to get up and train. You got to get up and do this work. So I can't take any credit, man. I give all the credit to God and them for doing what they needed to do to be successful.
No doubt about it. You have a favorite city that you guys travel to for ball?
Our home, because both of my girls played out of Chicago, it was a lot of good, the Nike tournament. So, I liked, a lot of the Nike stuff that we did. It's just an atmosphere. I used to call it, what did I call it? I called it Disney World. Because you go in there and then you see all of these coaches. You see UConn's coach. You see this. You see Gino Rima. You see all of these different people. So it's all of these kids' eyes get big, and you're just seeing all of these different people. And you got to know that we're here to focus,
right?
Because They're not here to see you if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So, they know who they're coming to see.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's big for them. Yeah, to be able to see people like that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine it might be tough to.
Focus.
I gotta focus and get on. I gotta play my game here. And go like that.
Right.
So, no, that's phenomenal. How have things changed in the AAU world from back when you did it compared to when your daughters did it?
Exposure. This opportunity to what we're on right now, this platform, like it's a lot more visible than what we were doing. Like you're talking early '90s, wasn't a lot of media out there. You had to be from certain markets for them to even know where you were from. Like it wasn't people like kids are going out of areas constantly, and it wasn't like that. You had to be an A-lister to be in certain places back then. Like now you can put your own video out with kids. You can do this. You can, they are podcasters. They getting NIL money. They're doing everything to brand themselves that we didn't have. And, back in those days, what coaches gave you letters.
Right.
You had to get your letters, you know what I'm saying? And you had to do enough to go to be visible. So I think that's the big change.
Yeah. And that's kind of worked all the way up. Like even in the pros, I'm talking about you had to be in a certain market. And I mean, it used to be like in the NBA, it was the big market teams always had the big high paid guys and everything. But now you could be anywhere. It does not matter. It could be a small market, big market. You can still make just as much Supermax as some of the other guys in
You see
New
what
York
we
and
happened in
LA.
the finals.
So
the finals were two mid-market teams, the Pacers and OKC. These are not desirable locations for most NBA players.
No, absolutely not. They want to be on the coast. They want to be in Miami. They want to be in New York, LA. No doubt about it.
Yes, Houston. Yes.
No, it's changed the game. No doubt about it in terms of being able to put your own content out there. You're closer to you, or at least you feel like you're closer to people now. You can actually make a comment on a athlete's page, and who knows, they might actually respond. It didn't used to be that way.
It didn't. You didn't even know, man. You see him, you just see him. Like it wasn't none of that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I remember growing up as a kid, we still did like you write a letter. You could write a letter like I wrote to a football. Dan Marino was my favorite quarterback back in the 80s.
Mark Duper, Dan Marino.
So I wrote a letter to those guys down to Miami, and then you get a picture back or something, but it's not actually from them, I'm sure, but they get all that. But that's what you did back then. Now you can actually feel like you have a little access.
You got a lot of access because now they're on all and they had typing class when I was in high school. Like, you know what I mean? All of this ability to reach out, and now Twitter and all of that all of these different platforms, you can talk to anybody.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, wow. So it's a different demo. The demographic is just so much like, and I don't even understand it like as much as it is. And like this platform is something that I'm interested in too, because I just think this is tremendous, this conversational relationship, and you can talk about so much and have so many different episodes. So this is phenomenal. No, it's wonderful what you're doing.
It's fun, man. I appreciate it. No, I loved being able to talk to so many different business owners in town. I mean, we just got so many phenomenal people in this community, and I love having them come in and sit down and talk to me. It's been great.
Yeah, you make it easy.
I love it. No, I appreciate it. Appreciate all your support. But in terms of all the kids you've worked with over the years, what's one big piece of advice you would give to any kid out there, whether they're pursuing business, pursuing athletics, whatever? What would you tell them?
Great question. One of the biggest things as advice that I would give to anybody is trust yourself. Sincerely, you got to trust yourself. And what I mean by that is you got to trust yourself that you have to put the work in. You got to trust yourself that you're going to do everything necessary. Because when you operate in business and you're really striving for success, there's going to be ebbs and flows. As it ebbs and flows, you got to trust that, all right, if I put the work in, if it goes bad, I still got to understand that I got to line up again. You know what I'm saying? If you get scored on, you just don't stop playing defense for the rest of the night. You still got to play defense.
Yeah,
even
absolutely.
though, you know what I mean? You still got to attempt to stop them to still put more points on the board in order to win the game. So the defense of life wins the game. So you got to trust yourself in knowing that every effort and all the energy that you put into anything that you want to do to be successful, you got to trust yourself that you did all the work to get there, and you deserve the success and the spoils from putting all the work in.
I love that. I was about to ask you, I always close with these last couple of things. I was about to ask you, hey, can you give the audience a piece of advice, one on the personal side, one on the professional side, to help folks elevate their life or business? But you might have just said it.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's it.
That was
That's
pretty
it.
phenomenal, unless you got something else.
No, man, that's it. That's really, man, trust yourself. That whole concept of pitfalls, and we've seen them, and even in business currently, like, truck tires go out and they cost, it's a semi rig, so it's almost $3,000. You know what I mean? So it's like all of these different things that happen, and buying new dump bins and doing all of these different things to add onto the cost. Like, all right, God, is this really you? You know what I'm saying? As you keep on incurring these new costs, and you still got to keep pushing forward and trust the process and trust that everything is going to work out to the glory of God. So that's what I say, man. Keep it. Trust yourself and trust God.
All right. One final one for you. Is there anything we can do community-wide to help all of us here elevate Springfield and all the surrounding communities?
That's a great question. Man, for 30 years, I've been wanting that question. And that question is really, to unify it is having that space. So now we have all of these professional work groups, but putting it all into one and having that conversation where we can sit down and talk and game plan for doing big community events that we work together, because everything is so siloed, and that's in so many sects in Springfield. It's this group over here, it's that group over here. How do we get to the table and have a real conversation where all the professional network groups come together and put on one big event that can help everybody benefit? And we can use you for the promotion, and we can use this group for that. And I think that would be tremendous if we can form something or some kind of relationship where we can go ahead and game plan for different sects and different groups to work together.
I'm all on board. I'm happy to help however I can with that. That's one thing we try to do here on Elevate Springfield, is bring us all together, because when we come together, we grow together. No egos involved, no agendas. It's, hey, let's all come together. How can we all benefit the community? How can we all grow together and benefit from this whole thing?
Yes.
So let's go. I love it.
I love it, man.
I'm up for it. All right. Well, tell everybody again where they can find you or any of the things you got going on right now, man.
Absolutely. If you want to be involved in anything that's going for the One Purpose Shootout, you want to be a sponsor, you want to do anything of that nature, please reach out to us at unopurpose.com. You can get set up in there, or you can call the business line for Stay Line and for Uno Purpose at 217-416-0183, and you can call and set that up. For State Line Waste Solution, you can go to slwaste.com if you want to, for any booking needs, and get set up there, and we'll run trash bins out to you, and anywhere that we can do to possibly help you. And that phone number again is still the same, 217-416-0183. We look forward to helping out anybody in any form or fashion. And if you are church groups or different kind of non-for-profits, and if there's things that you want to do to help people, we're open to that too. So we are a Christ-centered with a Christ heart organization. So if there's something that we can do to help you, we will.
That's awesome. Give him a shout, y'all. Well, Tariq, appreciate you spending some time with me today, man.
Absolutely, man. It's been a joy. Yeah, absolutely.
Have to do it again.
I love it.
All right. We're going to let Tariq get back to elevating Springfield. But for the rest of y'all, we'll be right back.
Looking for expert tree care with hometown integrity? Look no further than Sangamon Tree Service. They're your trusted local pros, delivering quality workmanship, exceptional customer service, and fair, honest pricing every time. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, their team brings professionalism and care to every job, big or small. Call the name your neighbors trust, Sangamon Tree Service, or visit them today at sangamontreeservice.com. Sangamon Tree Service, rooted in quality, built on trust.
All right, how about Tariq? Great stuff. He is doing some phenomenal things in the community to help out youth. Has a great business that he started over the last year, and is doing some tremendous work over at Salvation Army as well. Certainly elevating Springfield, y'all. Hey, we're going to talk a little bit about what we discussed. Keep my remarks brief, but before we do that, do want to thank our friends over at Acosta Angeli Roofing. Hey, when it comes to reliable, high-quality roofing, you don't want to leave things to chance. That's why I would call Acosta Angeli Roofing. Protect your home with the local roofing Pro. Hey, they serve Springfield and all the surrounding communities. Check them out for a free inspection and estimate. Juan and his team, Juan, Tony, Zach, all of them over there, just phenomenal people. Highly recommend. Give them a call. Hey, so what we talked a few things about with Tariq was, and we've talked many times on the show about this, is that heart of service. So just, we'll take this as a reminder today for all of us to, hey, where are we serving folks right now? Where are we serving our families? Where are we serving our clients? Where are we serving all the folks around us that we are impacting? Because all of us, no matter what we're doing, we're impacting folks around us. So do we want to impact them for the good and serve them? Or do we want to be on the flip side of that? I sure hope not. So let's serve over selling. Let's give, like we talk about in the 10X world, right? Talk about give for our clients, for our friends, for our families, for all of us, for everyone around, for your community. Get involved. And how about the work he's doing with some of the youth? Getting them to learn some of those entrepreneurship skills, getting them on track to start networking with folks. We talk about the importance of networking on this show all the time, extroverting yourself into the community, being a part of all these different associations, getting to know people, having those conversations, finding those collaboration points. So important. And for him to start that with the kids at that young age is just super impactful, and kudos to him for all the work he's doing over there. Hey, don't forget, this will be the last episode. I say it before the event actually starts. Well, actually, I'll have one coming out Saturday morning just as the event is starting. But hey, we've talked a lot about it before. The Local First Springfield Holiday Market on Saturday, November 22nd, here in just a couple of days. If you are listening to this on drop date 9 to 2 over at Pole Barn Chic. Come on out, get some of your holiday shopping done. If you have kids, we're going to have Santa and Mrs. Claus there. Come on out, get your picture taken with them, and just have a fun Saturday out with the family supporting local business. We would love to have you. It is a free event. Come on by, bring the entire family, and just check out everything that these great businesses have to offer. So come on out. Also, for all of my Local First Springfield members out there, don't forget, we just posted not too long ago, we have a holiday gathering on December 10th out at District 23. It's going to be a phenomenal event. So check out the Facebook page, find the details there. We would love to have you. If you still have not pulled the trigger on Local First Springfield membership and you want to talk to somebody about that, go ahead and give me a shout. You can find me on social, or you can email the Local First Springfield email address, which is info@localfirstspringfield.com. We are seeing some tremendous momentum within the group, and we had a board meeting today, actually, and we are really excited about some things we're doing going into next year. We're finishing and finalizing some of our priorities and plans for the 2026 year, and hey, we were going to bring a lot of value to our members. So if you haven't become a part of that yet, if you're not participating, hey, now is the time to get in. Be right back with more after the break.
When I first walked into Shootout Karate Club, I was just looking for a way to get stronger, but what I found was so much more. Here we train in traditional karate, the real stuff, passed down through generations. Every punch, every kata has purpose. I've learned self-discipline, confidence, and how to protect myself. Not just in class, but in real life. It's not about being aggressive, it's about being prepared. This is more than a club, it's a way of life. Join us at Shootout, traditional, powerful, real. Ki!
Well, thank you for joining us today, everybody. Appreciate you making us a part of your day. Hey, don't forget, while you're out on social, check ours out. You can check my personal one out at Robert Farrell, at everywhere. Check out those Elevate Springfield pages, those Big Dog Business Coaching pages as well. Check us out over on YouTube. Give us a subscribe, give us a like or a follow on any of those channels. We would certainly appreciate it. So hey, take what you learned today. You bring the discipline and follow through, and together, that's right, y'all, we're going to elevate Springfield. Be great.
Looking for personalized insurance with hometown care? David Hilst, American Family Insurance Agents, here to help you protect what matters most: your family, your home, your dreams. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, David and his team are proud to serve the Springfield community with trusted advice and reliable coverage. Local service, real relationships, peace of mind. Call today or stop by their office. They can build your dream protection plan together. Call 217-726-6343